And I think if there is a way out for us and for our society and for the world, I think it comes from silence, not from thinking. Because we've been thinking a lot, and we've really tried to get out of the difficulties by thinking our way out. And we've written a lot of books, a lot of philosophy, we've made a lot of structures of words and ideas, and we've really tried to figure it out. But I don't think it really worked. I might be wrong, but my sense is that didn't really work. And we tried really hard. So I think we have to try another way. I think we can see if we can trust the silence and trust what emerges from the silence. I think any true creativity, any real insight arises from that kind of inner silence. And if we want to make a breakthrough, if we want to discover something really new, if we want to change our way of life, if we want to stop causing harm to ourselves and to our loved ones, then I think we need to try experiencing the silence. We can try to trust life. And in the silence, we may hear something new. We may hear our body. Our body is there. And it is constantly speaking to us. It has a kind of voice, but it doesn't use words. And mostly, we tend to ignore it. We have a tendency to listen to this. Blah, 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 blah. And we've heard that before. But maybe the body, we haven't really heard. So when we focus our attention on our breath, and when we maintain our attention on our breath, we have a chance to really hear our body, to feel what it's like to have a body. We feel our contact with the ground. It's not something static, unchanging. We can really start to dwell in that sensation of contact with the ground. Allow it to expand in our awareness. We can really discover it. Open ourselves to it. And with the attitude of openness, we may touch something really new. And as we dwell with this expanded awareness of our body, of the weight of it, the way it connects with the earth, we can then become aware of other things, of the position of our limbs in space. We know where our arms are. We can feel them there. Perhaps we can even feel the position of our spine as it makes its beautiful, elegant curve in space. We can be aware of our skin, the sensation of the clothes on our skin, the air on our face and hands. We can be aware of our muscles, of our tendons, of our nerves, of our blood, of our bones. And this is there all the time. It's a constant source of wonder, of novelty. And when we become aware of all these sensations, we may also become aware of some tension, maybe some pain or discomfort. And with the breath, we can soothe our bodies. We can calm our body. We can breathe in, aware of any tension in our body. And breathe out and allow that tension to melt. Breathing in, aware of the whole body and any tension in it. Breathing out, allowing the tension to melt. And we can always sink deeper into the present moment. There's no end to the miracle of the present moment, the newness of the present moment. And if we have a tendency to lose the present moment, it's because we have the habit of running. We have learned the habit of running. We have trained ourselves to run into the future, to run after our plans, our projects, our anxiety, our fears. And we've trained ourselves to run into the past, to chase our regrets about the past. And we have a tendency to think about so many things. And actually, it prevents us from being in touch with the present moment, with life. So when we collectively come back to the present moment, when we collectively bring our attention to our breath, and all together we bring our attention to our bodies, and we relax our bodies and stop the thinking, we have a real chance to heal and to rest, because we also need to rest. Sometimes we're so tired and we want to rest. So we turn on the TV, or we listen to a podcast, or we watch a movie. And we think that that might allow us to rest. But then afterwards, we just feel more tired. So maybe we go on a holiday. And even when we're on holiday, we have a tendency to run from one thing to the next. And we don't really allow ourselves to rest. And we get to the end of a long day, and we think, now I really need to rest. But we can't. So we pick up a book, or a screen, any kind of screen, and we look at the screen, and we think, maybe I'll be able to rest with my screen. But I'm not sure. I've tried, and I don't think it works. So we need to rest. We need to find a way to rest. And this retreat can be that. This retreat can be a kind of deep rest. But we have to help each other. We have to put away our screens, turn them off, lock them up. Don't touch them. And when we're standing in line, waiting for a meal or to wash our dish, we can help each other also to rest by not talking. Because we like talking. And talking is nice, but it's not really resting. And we need to rest. So there's a time for talking, and that's wonderful. But there's also many times throughout the day when we can be in silence together, resting, healing together. And if we're silent and somebody comes up to us and wants to talk, all we have to do is smile, join our palms, and they will understand. Oh, I get it. You're resting. Okay. And maybe they'll be inspired to join you. Because together we're stronger. I think we can only do it together. We can only really heal together. And as we allow ourselves to stop the constant pursuit of happiness, pursuit of success, pursuit of something, anything. As we allow ourselves to stop and rest and heal, we may find that we feel more awake. We may find that suddenly we wake up together. We wake up to life. We wake up to joy. We wake up to the possibility of peace. And at the same time, we wake up to the suffering, to the pain, to the cries of the world. And we know that we want to listen. We want to listen to the suffering. We want to listen to it with all our love and all our tenderness. We want to listen to the earth, to wake up to Mother Earth, to our love for Mother Earth. Because she has a voice, and she is talking to us, but not with words. And we can only hear her in the silence.